What's going on, guys? JFC here. We're back, and to be honest, I didn't miss much in my day off. Couple of things to look at in terms of content before we get into the market stuff, because right now we have no idea what's coming on Friday. Friday's a long ways out, but we usually have somewhat of an idea of what's coming. Even with last week, we wrote to the final as an idea of what was coming. This week, we've got literally nothing, so we'll talk about what maybe might come this weekend. If you guys don't want to deal with trading at all, you guys can go to the link in my description. Go to u7buy.com. They're a fast and very, very reliable coin service. The 5% tax is also covered. You can use my code JFC at checkout for a 5% discount. Thank you to U7Buy for sponsoring the video. Now let's get back to it. Spinat Zola got released today. Left wing back, but he's right-footed. 6'1", high medium. He can play left back and left mid, which I guess is something. But this card is not the greatest. It really isn't. Reason being, you look at his long passing, 73, not the best. His dribbling is pretty decent for a fullback. Interceptions, 85, fine. Strength and aggression, 77, 81, fine, but nothing too great. Really not a crazy SBC for an 82, 84, 86. I don't know about that one. I would say that's probably not worth doing. Then we got the 86 plus mixed campaign player pick, which I'll open to the end of this video. It came out and the requirements are, isn't it like 185 squad and then, yeah, 85 squad, 86 or higher team of the week added on. That refresh, I don't know if it was yesterday or today. I haven't barely been on the game recently. I'll be playing lots of games very soon, because if you missed 2 days ago's video, sorry, not yesterday, we got a couple of great pack pulls, so go check that out if you guys missed it. And in the objectives here, moments Donny Van de Beek sucks. Nothing else to say about Donny Van de Beek. I think that's pretty much it in terms of content that I missed. Oh, wait, I did miss the Icon Torres SBC, and he's not bad. Prime Torres is a pretty good card. You know, 95 finishing is really good. 90 composure as well, 95 reactions, outside foot and finesse, two most important traits in the game. It's not crazy expensive, 88, 87, 84, which is not terrible for a prime icon. But outside of that stuff, yeah, not much content the last couple days. No leaks of anything coming tomorrow or the next day at all right now. Look at the promo packs. You already know what we have been getting. Pivot pack came out, which is not worth it for coins, obviously. 55 rare gold players, 2 walkouts guaranteed, but other than that, it's just not very good. Even with FIFA point value, I just rather open the Elite Pack Pluses, which are just out every single day right now, and these are so good for coin value. I'm telling you right now, not in terms of spending them with coins, like opening them with coins, but in terms of getting coins back from them when you open them with FIFA points is extremely good. And EA know that, of course, and they're keeping that in the game pretty much just like every single day now. It's refreshing like multiple times. So we continue looking at store packs because EA continue to try and pump this market up as high as they can do it. And yeah, leaks, nothing right now. Literally nothing to talk about. I want to talk about one thing though, Taram. Everyone's saying this card's good. I have no idea if he's good or not, but I've heard some people say he's really good. Donk also says he's really good. If you've used him and you love him, please let me know. Even though he's not in the game anymore, let me know if I messed out, because I think maybe I messed out by not doing that card. Literally the only thing right now that we have not gotten at all that has been leaked, I think, is alternate reality icons. These I think are the only things yet that have been leaked at all in the course of the last month. Or these came out, I think, in like the early part of January. Since alternate reality icons were leaked, still have not seen them. So I don't know if did they scrap this idea? You know, obviously we've seen Team of the Year icon, FIFA World Cup Dynamic Duo, which we saw that, right? Like much earlier in the year or in the World Cup. So I don't know what happened to alternate reality icons. But yeah, we have still not seen them. So I thought I should bring that up because it's the only thing leaked right now at all that has not come out. Taking a peek at the market right now, it's some things are kind of like a little Sunday sell-off action. Like Gold Mbappe was 850 a little bit ago, 834 now. Then some cards like where was he? LOA runs up like 15k, but that's just like a normal kind of fluctuation that we're used to seeing, so it's not crazy. But no content at all the last 2 days really, plus constant good store packs. Probably gonna keep the market at least up a little bit, or just have a little bit of Sunday sell-off at most. I see Griezmann's down like 20, 30k. Yeah, it's like a normal Sunday sell-off right now for the most part of the market. Some cards are not, but what does that mean? Well, even with the no content that came out the last couple days, the market didn't fly. It also has not dropped much, so I think we kind of just want to wait and see some more. But my guess is, well, we have no idea what's coming right now. We're not going to see people selling too much, so I think market should do okay for this week, at least until we hear about what's coming. Now, of course, one leak, and say it's a crazy leak of whatever promo's coming, and that could change. Obviously, when FUT Sheriff comes knocking on the market's door, you never know what's going to happen. One leak can change a lot of things, but as of right now, I don't even know what promos were in this part of the year last year. like between Road to the Final and FUT Birthday, because FUT Birthday is like a month from now-ish. I think it's at March, it's like March 9th, right? Or something like that. March 19th. Okay, so that's like the FUT Birthday. And we actually have the card design leaked for this already, by the way. This was leaked a while ago, if I remember right, from Criminal. What was the date? November 16th. This was so long ago. But this is like a little less than a month away, I think. There's a design for it. Not that that even matters, but that's like all we've got right now. So that kind of means one of two things. And it doesn't really help us right now, but it means either the market is going to do really well because the promo is probably going to suck, or the promo is going to be sick, it's going to be something new, and the market's going to probably maybe hit its first drop since post Team of the Year. What's more likely? Probably the market doing okay. But once we hear about whatever promo is coming next, then we'll know a little bit better about what to do. Now, with content tomorrow, we didn't get an icon pack today or anything like that. No hero pack or whatever. So usually that means we'll get it today. And Fodder's actually dropped a little bit. 84s, 85s, 86s have all dropped. 87s have dropped. These prices I'm liking a little bit. 88s, 27K. 89s, 38, 39K. I like these prices a lot, actually. I think these are like, with terms of 87s and 88s, even 89s, I think they might be the lowest they've been since Team of the Year, especially with nothing to do. I think if we get a nice little icon pack tomorrow, icon pick, hero pack, whatever, we could be seeing some good stuff here. We really could be in terms of fodder rises. I think almost all ratings, really. I think 85s have potential to go down more than most, so maybe not as much of them, but then of course 85s are very needed for SBCs. It's one of the riskier ones, so maybe just club stock them and don't go overboard. But I'm fine club stocking on almost all fodder. I think I'm okay with it. I think this is closer to the floor than what we used to see. You know, we used to see 87s at like 16K at their floor. Don't think that's their floor anymore. But I'm good. I'm good with buying some. I really am good. I think tomorrow, we have no idea what content's coming, and something has to come out tomorrow. Something's going to come out. We have the daily SBC plus something. Probably going to be a gamble pack. We'll have upgrade packs, of course. Either player picks or, you know, whatever will come out. But we almost always get a gamble pack every week. So I think we have a good chance of it coming out tomorrow. Road to the Final cards. There's a lot of interesting things to look at with these cards because obviously some of these cards here are going to be way higher than this, probably double this price in a couple weeks. And some of these cards are going to be a lot lower than this in a couple weeks. So how do we figure out which ones are going to be? Well, let's think about risk management here. I think the best ones off rip, the really cheap Road to the Final cards are almost always your best bet. I think Tuta right here, this Bundesliga Brazilian center back card. Eintracht Frankfurt played Napoli in their first Champions League round of 16 game. Now, Napoli is on incredible form, right? Napoli, by far and away the best team in Serie A, and Eintracht Frankfurt are in the top 6 in the Bundesliga, so obviously when you look at that, it's a little uneven there, but an 85 rated center back, yes, his floor is a lot lower than this, so it's obviously a risk, but I think that if they win that first game, they don't even have to win the tie. If they just win that first game, this card's going up, because one inform upgrade on Tuta, 83 pace, 89 defending, 89 physical. That could be a crazy card. So I like Tuta. I like Felipe Anderson, honestly, too. Yeah, his floor is definitely a little bit lower than this, but once again, if he gets upgrades, the cheaper ones are almost always going to be the move and Road to the Final investing because you just have way more upside with less risk, right? Betis and Monaco, you know, if their team wins their first leg, their price will be higher than this. It's just going to be. So Monaco is already up 3-2. They already have a goal advantage. I think if Kevin Volland gets an inform upgrade, he'll probably go up in price. And also the base 88 card is right about this price anyway. So if Monaco wins, you basically, it's risk-free anyway, and this card could go higher. So I like this one too. Of course, obviously, every dynamic card is risky to invest in some way, but when you're investing with low-rated ones, it's not nearly as bad, and you have crazy upside. Like Mullen too. I think Mullen is a good investment at this price. 85K or 86K, if they win that second game, it's going to get 2 upgrades. That's going to be a sick card. I think that there's definitely potential here. A lot of these Road to the Final cards right now to make coins on them. I really do. I think this is probably one of the best times to invest in cards all year, I think. Not the more expensive ones like Gabriel Martinelli and Firmino and Goretzka, Martial, even though, yes, they're probably going to go deep in the tournament. It's just the risk factor in Martinelli losing in whatever game and going down to 300K is so much that it's not worth holding on to 3 of them for me for 2.4 million coins. Or I can just hold on to 25 Vollens and make like 500K if they happen to win or even win the next round. That'd be crazy. I think this is one of the best chances to make a lot of coins in a long time. So have a look through, pick through some fixtures that you think a team can win, and go ahead and buy some. Don't be afraid to, right? So I saw this tweet from Dennis Futt Trade here. It says, man came out in 2022 and his cheaper, better, dynamic. It's insane how the power curve has not budged in 3 months. And I actually disagree with this a little bit, honestly, because if EA dropped, like, these cards are getting upgraded a ton when they win. An inform upgrade now is a lot. Plus, if you're a Champions League knockout, they're getting an inform upgrade plus another one if they win and advance. So that's 2 inform upgrades, which I think is a W. I think the cards should be upgrading a lot and then starting a little lower. That's kind of what they did here. They were kind of in a lose-lose. Like, this Chiesa card is still decent. It's not perfect by any means. Same with Ferran Torres. Like, they're not amazing cards. They're still good, and then they can get upgraded huge. You know, if one of these 2 teams even makes it to the semifinal, this card is, like, insane. It's going to be insanely good. And nowhere close to this Di Maria. It's not going to be anywhere close. So as much as I, like, think Road to the Final could have been better, I think the player selection could have been a lot better. I do kind of disagree with the take that, like, the power curve hasn't budged in 3 months. I just think that's just not true either. I think they are trying to slow down the power curve a little bit. Same thing with, like, the market. You know, the market was getting much lower. The power curve was getting much higher. They've tried to slow that down a little bit, and they have done a pretty good job of that. But say the power curve hasn't changed in 3 months, I'm just not so sure about that. So I kind of want to just, like, talk about that quick, because I was seeing that, like, circulate on Twitter a little bit. Now, let's open this campaign bag pick and see if my ridiculous hot streak of good packs can stay alive. All right, let's give this shitty player pick a go. See if the streak can continue. 1 of 3, 86 plus, and we get Bremer. Not great. Now, Bremer's a great card in game, but it's just not what you want, is it? Not what you want. I mean, this player pick's bad anyway, so I mean, 43k for that. It's about what the pack was, so not the end of the world, but I would recommend not doing this unless you have, like, extra fodder to just complete something with. But I love you all, and I'll see you in the next video very, very soon. Peace.